Hey guys, it's Alberto back with the final boss and final guide for Nioh 3. Now, first thing, I would like to thank each and every one of you that has been with me on this journey, and I hope you don't feel too nostalgic, because this doesn't have to be the final journey that we share together. There's always going to be new games, and I'm always here to help you. Having said that, well, let's get in on this. Okay, so the boss fight itself. Three things are going to be necessary here to make this as simple as possible. We need the fire and thunder calamity and also the burrow. Now, here's the thing. I want you to realize just how simple this boss is. You need to stop being intimidated by this boss because this boss is constantly repeating itself. Every phase he does is basically the same thing with different properties. Now, here's the thing. Every time he attacks, I'm gonna be dodging into him and behind him. And every time I dodge, what you need to do is assume that always another attack is going to be coming. Every time you dodge behind him, he is pretty much open. But here's the thing. You don't need to be doing this perfectly. It's okay to mess up here and there. And that's basically the entire first phase. Now, things do change slightly here in the second phase, because every time you dodge behind him, don't be too greedy to go immediately to start attacking him, because you saw over there that ice attack can be pretty devastating. Everything else is basically yet again the same thing. These first two phases are going to be the easiest ones. So what you want to be doing is dodging behind him or running into an arc behind him. And you saw over there, I got a little bit too greedy and I went for that. Now, because he has his summons, you have the summons too. I will be linking at the end of this video the same build that I have. You see over there, I put my summon on the ground as well. Now, this grab attack, I cannot even tell you how dangerous that is going to be. Always dodge away from him and behind him. And if you can get the hang of this, burst counter, that's going to be very helpful. But in this phase, it's not really that necessary. If you are having trouble with these burst attacks and also the grab attack, that is why you have the burrow. And every time you build up your awesome little calamities, make sure to use them because they're going to be your bread and butter and doing the most damage. And you see here, now he is doing the spikes, but it basically is the same stuff he's been doing for the first two phases as well. It's basically the same moveset, but the effect just looks different. And he just keeps repeating himself. Now, on to the most dangerous part of this whole boss fight. And the lightning phase, this one to me is the most dangerous one, so putting maybe a little bit of lightning resistance is going to go a long way. And then, yet again, you are gonna be doing exactly the same thing over there, because the moveset is going to be the same. You dodge and you go behind him, but this attack right here, I like to dodge by just simply burrowing. But don't burrow immediately as the projectiles keep coming at you. Just wait for a second, then burrow, because he is still gonna be dashing at you, and then after that, he is going to be having that residual lightning attack that might actually hit you. Now, even though I said this phase is the most difficult one, here is the burst attack that is easiest to actually accomplish. I'm talking about the one that he descends from the heavens, and that one is going to be very easy to time. And you see here on the screen, yet again, what am I doing? I am just basically dodging behind him, because it's the same attack over and over again. And this boss is just counting on you to be way too impressed and scared and intimidated to just make sense of these things. And over there, because I noticed his own stamina was at the very end, I committed to just starting to attack him, and that has interrupted his grab attack. All of these other burst attacks, if you don't know how to deal with them, putting as much distance between you and the boss is going to go a long way. No pun intended, because it's either going to be the fire or wind, and especially for fire that spreads everywhere, this is going to be incredibly useful. And then when he is low on HP, it is time to unleash the Super Saiyan power. Now, I myself wasn't too fussed here, and I basically committed to attacking, but all of the, ways how we have been countering with his attacks still apply if you still want to play that way. But he is basically done here. Now, if you are still struggling with this, I recommend that you check out the build here, and if you don't want to use the whole lifesteal build, I just encourage you to use the cores that I've put here, because one of the cores is going to be giving you invulnerability almost of 100%, and you get 4 of these talismans to use constantly. Leaving that for this lightning phase can really save your entire boss fight. Guys, thank you for everything. Please let me know in the comments. You got this.